All right, topic of today's video is stay on assignment, do not lose sight of your purpose. This video was inspired by my personal experience of how the devil recently this month tried to slip me away from my God-given assignment. And it's really important that we stay on assignment because the devil has so many ways. He used so many tricks and schemes to get us off of assignment, off task. And he almost got me. I was slipping away. You guys saw I wasn't really making videos and staying consistent. I haven't been reading the Bible how I should, and the devil was trying to do a lot to slip me away from my purpose. Wasn't like drawing no more, making like my comics and my stories and stuff. I only do like picture and all that. It was crazy. Before I get into the video and everything, there's this analogy that I heard. I better explain like what my topic of today. It was saying how Peter, y'all remember the story where Jesus was walking on water and Peter was walking with him? He was walking on the water and he was following Jesus. He was following God. And then a storm came, and then Peter started taking his eyes off God. He started to sink. And in that same way, once Peter sunk, the storm ceased. The storm had stopped completely once Peter began to drown and sink in the water. And in the same way, that's how it is for us. Like once we start to sink, the storm stops because Satan already did what he needed to do. He already got us to quit. He already got us to fail. He already got us to sink. He already got us to plummet. And that's how Satan, even today, Satan does the same thing. Once he gets you to stray away from your God-given purpose, he leaves until another opportune time. Satan always waits for the best time. He's not going to wait until you up. He's not going to wait until you reading the Bible every day. He's going to wait until your spiritual fervor starts going down. He's going to sit in jail. He's going to start getting you when you at your weakest moment. But with that being said, I have a few notes today that I've written down on the assignment, on the topic. Stay on assignment, do not lose sight of your purpose. And I go on to write, while you're on your walk with Christ, Satan will try to distract you or deter you from your assignment because he wants to steal your purpose. Yeah. So a few ways that Satan tried to distract me, and this is just my personal life and my personal experience, maybe the same ways for you. The first way he tried to do this is mental blockages or in my thoughts, right? He tried to get in my head. So I started to think things like, this is taking too long or it will never happen. And in my mind, the devil wanted me to think that I was losing the desire to follow the purpose that God had given me, right? It was just Satan like lying to me. Satan is the accuser, putting in thoughts that wasn't mine. Another thing Satan tried to do is make me say that I would give up verbally. So the second thing, he tried to make it say it out of my mouth, right? And say things like, I don't want to do this no more, or this is a waste of my time, or this isn't for me. And we are supposed to speak life into our purpose, personal life, and so on. Satan knows that your tongue holds the power to life and death. So instead of speaking life to ourselves, life into our business, our ministry, our financial life, our love life, he wants to speak death into that. Right? He wants us to say, I'm giving up on love, or I'm giving up on God, I'm giving up on my assignment. He wants you to say that verbally because your tongue holds so much power. Your words hold potency. So you got to be careful what you say. If the Satan could get you to say that you give up on whatever God wanted you to do or whatever that you walked in, stepped out on faith in, he knows that he can pit that idea to death because he don't want you to chase your purpose, right? And the third one, this is something that everybody goes through naturally, but it's obstacles, life just start going bad. Like your life breaks out into calamity. The devil poses as the angel of light. He starts sending women your way, friends your way, co-workers, people who seem like they're good for you, but they're not good for you. He starts sending financial burdens, Jezebels, and the problems will spur up out of nowhere and seem like your whole life is in calamity. And that is so true. No matter what it is, it could be financial problems, living situations, it could be anything, but it's just going to seem like life is just going all bad, all at once. Like Job or something. It'll be crazy. And so if you're trying to stay consistent with your goals, it seems like there's always something in the way that is stopping you from achieving them. In all of this, Satan wants you to either stay away from your assignment or all right, my phone had died. But I was saying, in all of this, Satan wants you to either stay away from your assignment or he wants you to doubt God. There's a Bible verse that says, trust in the Lord with all of your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. It's another one that says, in your anger, do not let your anger cause you to sin. When your life is breaking out into a whole bunch of calamity and stuff, it's so easy to get mad at God and to blame God. But we're supposed to stay upright like Job. Don't curse God in times of despair, right? And trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding. When things are going bad, don't try to lean into your own understanding to fix your problems. We're supposed to trust in God to do that. We're supposed to have all of our burdens and cares on God. Because once we lean on our own understanding, no, trust me, you don't want to do that. It's going to make everything even worse. But yeah, the next topic I go into is called Don't Fret What Happened. And so God will finish every good work that he has started in your life. Do not fear doubt. Do not let fear, doubts, or anxiety to close doors in your life that God had opened for you. All right, so now I'll say a few Bible verses that help me out of that time. Like if you're going through anxiety, depression, or just feel like life is just weighing down on you, like you holding the weight of the world on your shoulders. These are a few Bible verses that kind of help me like get back on track with God, like shake away from all that stuff the devil tried to put me in, all that bondage. And so the first one is Philippians chapter 1, verse 6, and it goes, "He who has begun a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ." Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20 says, "Now to him who is able to exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can ask for and think according to the power of the works inside of us." Philippians again, chapter 4, verse 6 through 7, it says, "Do not be anxious in anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving let your requests be known to God, and the power of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Jesus Christ." 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and self-control." Those are actually the fruits of the Spirit, and that's a good. In one of my previous videos, I talked about the fruits of the Spirit, and this is a good way to shake free if the devil tries to combat you. It's like how you fight back against the devil. But this is the last verse of the day. So Joshua chapter 1, verse 9, and it says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." So hopefully those Bible verses encourage you. Hopefully it edifies you. Hopefully it speaks to your heart. It speaks to your soul. And that will be the end of today's video. I know I haven't made a video in a minute. And it's just been like parts of me being lazy, parts of me just not wanting to do it. But I made a video today. And so hopefully you guys like this video. Subscribe if you want more Christian content. And until next time, peace.